It all started a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars, A New Hope was created by George Lucas. 42 years later, we have the final installment, Star Wars, Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, the eagerly anticipated final film in the recent trilogy. The creators of science fiction often have eerily accurate views of the future. In 1865, Jules Verne published a novel called From the Earth to the Moon, a story in which 3 Americans were fired into space by a gun, on a vessel called Columbaid. Almost a century later, in 1969, during the Apollo 11 mission to land on the Moon, 3 men were fired into space in a vessel called Columbia. If we were to compare Jules to George, does any of the science fiction in the Star Wars universe hold true? Let's investigate. Iron engines. One of the most recognizable ships in Star Wars is the T.I.E. fighter, the fast, agile yet fragile Starfighter. T.I.E. stands for Twin Iron Engine, which is a form of electric propulsion that creates thrust by accelerating ions using electricity. These engines are in use today, however they are only practical in the vacuum of space. The European Space Agency recently launched the Columbo mission to Mercury. It will use its built-in ion drives to travel to Mercury to perform a detailed study of the smallest planet in our solar system. It is expected to arrive in December 2025. Ion engines generate a cloud of positive ions, which when released, create thrust. Newton's third law of motion states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So the release of the clouds of ions in one direction causes the spacecraft to move in the opposite direction. These engines, sometimes known as ion thrusters or ion drives, accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a painfully slow 4 days, not yet as fast and agile as Darth Vader's ship. Deadly lasers. Another one of Darth's toys is the Death Star, a moon-sized fortress designed with massive power projection capabilities, able to destroy an entire planet with a blast from its super laser. In Star Wars, A New Hope, Princess Leia's home planet of Alderaan is destroyed by a laser blast from the Death Star. We see the beam of light shoot across space, vaporizing the planet. A laser is just light that can be focused onto a precise spot and can have high, extremely concentrated power. The amplified light of lasers can be very powerful. A series of pulses can drill through hard materials like titanium or diamond. A megawatt laser can burn a hole through an object up to 6 miles away, though it needs to maintain contact for at least 2 seconds. Miracle is a 2.2 megawatt laser developed by the U.S. Navy, which has the power to hit and destroy a satellite within Earth's orbit. Vaporizing an entire planet, however, would require a laser with a billion trillion times the. For more on this story, visit the news article link.